Hey guys. Ooh.
That's me.
And me. Warren First 931 here. I'm your host, Kelly Walker Slaughter, alongside
Melody Craig.
She's going to be with us just for a little bit.
Yes, I got to go get my hair
She's
did.
going to get her hair did. But, and also to get ready for the rest of the day. But
I'm already tired.
I am too. I'm going to tell y'all, I woke up with like a sinus headache and something's here and here. I don't know. But with that said, we're going to break it through here. We are live, as you can see, at Juicy's, because it is Juicy Thursday.
Yeah.
And in all juicy fashion, we got some hot goss.
Yes.
That we need to clarify, apologize, and move on.
Mm-hmm.
So yesterday we posted about the high school graduation.
Yeah.
Melody, go for it.
So we heard from several students about the meeting that they had where they went over what was going on and with graduation and the time, and the kids were pretty upset, and we posted it on there, not as fact. We said we are hearing. We always clarify.
According to students.
Not we know. We are hearing according to students and asked for students' opinions. And then we found out that the students may have misheard or changed some things when their emotions got high, which tends to happen. We as adults do that too. We jumped the gun. We really should have gotten the facts first, but we were just sharing the students' opinions because really this day is about them. And in all fairness, it was loud in there. They were having a hard time getting the kids under control.
We also had reports kids were laughing.
Yeah.
Not all, but some were not paying attention.
I mean, it's at the time of the year where the kids have got senioritis. They're done. They're mentally done. We got the thing, and I think that they're allowed to have it doesn't clarify in this, but I think that what we're now hearing is that they are allowed to have the cell phones on them. They just can't have them out, which is good because they need to be able to figure out where their parents are afterwards. It is mass chaos in that place. So that's good.
Yeah. So we got a hold of the administration.
Yeah.
And I talked with Sarah Cantrell over there, and she said that, the kids were told by Chris Hobbs that specifically the reason about the cell phones came up with a lot of the students is because he goes, this is once in a lifetime. You need to respect this moment. You need to enjoy this moment. This is your last time on the field. This is your last time, at an event for being at Warren County High School. So he wanted the kids to enjoy this and take this moment in. And so it's not that they can't have their cell phones, from my understanding. It's just they don't want them to be on their cell phones. And so
I think it's when the ceremony starts. So selfies can be made beforehand, or hey mom, here I am. Where are you? But once the ceremony starts, we need to be focused, paying attention. The valedictorian's doing a speech. She's earned that. Let's do it. But there's so much going on.
But with that said,
May is always hectic.
It is. And they did make a post, the Warren County High School, which we shared it. And so we're going to read it. We've got it posted up right now on our social media and here. So
that's the rain schedule.
This is the rain schedule. Sorry, let me go to the other slide.
Which we need to get with, in case of rain, we need to get with Warren Arts because their show is supposed to be that weekend. So then what happens to the Lion King show?
Oh, yeah. What's the
if there is a rain delay? So I need to get with Allie and figure that out, and we will let y'all know if there is a backup plan with Lion King, because I know we bought tickets for Saturday night.
So graduation rehearsal is going to be Friday, May the 16th at Nunley Stadium. Now I'm going to make a pause real quick. There is on Thursday with Shelby Durham. I just want to talk all things graduation.
So excited about this.
Shelby Durham is doing from 3:30 to 6 o'clock. Doing graduate, in their cap and gown in bouncy houses, taking pictures. And
it's free. She is doing this out of the goodness of her heart. Mm-hmm. We love her. She's incredible.
She's amazing.
She does. And I am so excited. So seniors, please get down there. Go down there, get your picture. I mean, bouncy houses are fun. Anyway, I am specifically talking to you cheerleaders and pioneerettes. I know y'all want to, well, that's pioneerettes.
Oh, sorry.
I know y'all want to get in that bouncy house.
Yeah.
I've
With
seen
that
y'all's
said,
energy.
We're going to go through this because Melody's got to get going.
Yeah.
So Friday, May 16th at Nunley Stadium, it's the rehearsals. 9:30 a.m. is required for all seniors. Then the graduation on May the 16th at 5:30 p.m. Buses will be loaded at the Warren County High School. Students need to be in their cap and their gowns. Students are also required to ride the bus to the stadium. So at 5:45, the buses will be leaving the Warren County High School, and then at 6 p.m., students will line up on the track. Must be in the line to be counted present. 6:45 p.m., the processional begins. 7 p.m., graduation ceremony begins. 30 minutes following the ceremony, buses will leave to return to the Warren County High School. Graduates are not required. Again, graduates are not required to ride the bus back. They can go back to their moms, their dads, whoever. Now, expectations for that night. Appropriate behavior is expected. This is the family-friendly event, so please be respectful. So with that said, about cell phones, things like that, this is a ceremony. This is very important. We need to take this seriously.
No
Also,
inflatables.
Yeah, no inflatables of any kind.
No blow-up dolls. No blow-up beach balls. No blow-up nothing.
Nothing.
There was one year I watched a teacher grab a beach ball mid-air, pop it with like a knife, and then throw it with a jar. It was great. I mean,
it was a pin. It was a pin.
It was a pin, whatever it was. The entire stadium booed, and I was like, "What's happening?"
It was like that.
Yeah, it was one fluid motion. I'm like, okay, put him on people we don't want to mess with.
Yeah,
and he'll probably do it again. So don't do it. Don't even tempt it.
Also, here's the other thing that was also mentioned from according to the students that they added to the flyer: no decorating or monogramming graduation caps and or gowns. No, and like we already said, no inflatables are allowed. Students will be checked before loading the bus. Okay.
There's nothing on here about tossing the cap, so I'm not sure if they're allowing that.
No one. Okay. Well, this one just says
no one
allowed on the field before and after the ceremony. So if you do have questions, this is a time where you, as the parents, need to call. You can call the administration. You can also call the Warren County High School to get more information about what your child can and cannot do.
Yeah.
I do know that there was packets. I talked with one of the parent as well as somebody that works with the Warren County High School system, and she let me know that every student left with a packet of papers that explains every little thing. So if you don't have that packet,
well, now I need to figure out where Matt's packet is. He did hand me some paperwork this morning. Concerning his biography about after school, which we had to fill out. Have you seen the gowns this year?
No.
They're fantastic. I love the gowns.
9:15.
I know.
Those are cute. I like the stripes.
Brian, can you hold that up to the camera so they can see? I love the stripes.
Let me see the view of the camera. All right.
And I can share that picture to the Isn't that neat? I love the little stripes on the sleeves and the tassels, red, white, and blue. And I will be turning that into an ornament.
I think you should.
Yeah, you take a clear glass ball and you put the tassel in it, and then have the loop come out of the top, so you can just hang it on the tree.
Oh, that's neat. I love that.
So
I can show you the trick I did with my nephews with mason jar lid.
See,
to make it look like a hat.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say, not to brag, but I can still fit in my cap and gown from graduation.
Oh well,
I'm just
my
like,
cap and
it's a
gown
little
in a
tight,
picture
but
portrait. I can't get it out unless I want to break it.
Mine is down in the basement.
Well, there you go.
But I know parents are upset. They are the ones who purchased this. They paid for it. I get the whole not decorating thing, but rules are rules, and we really just need to.
We need to follow those
rules,
and and this is also your child, and I know that they're still your baby. This is an event where your child is fixing to become an adult.
Yeah, absolutely,
absolutely. But we are you good? Because I'm going to cut to break if you're good now.
No, hang on. Scholarship night is tonight. If your child is getting scholarship, make sure that you are at the high school at 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. For that, I don't know how this is working, but the choir's final concert is at the Park Theater at 7:30. while the cost scholarship thing is still going on. I still can't figure out what they're doing.
But they are going to be, if you can't be there, grandparents or parents because of the crowdedness, because it's invitation only, meaning you got a scholarship.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's who's going to be there. But and we also know that there's going to be at least
Yeah.
5 Phyllis Prater scholarships going out tonight.
I don't know if Matt got an award or not. I know that he had to have gotten scholarships, but I've not seen an actual. We're going.
Yeah.
If I'm not there as a mama, then I'll be there as a Warren First person.
There you
I
go.
may be wearing both hats. You know how that
There
goes.
are.
And then
But WCS TV is going to be broadcasting that live tonight, so you guys can watch it in the comfort of your
Yes.
home, and that's on their YouTube channel.
so next week, guys, it is chaos. Parents, we got to try to keep up. So the senior walks at the elementary schools are on May 14th. Your child should have gotten an invitation or a letter in their email that you can say, yes, my kid is attending, or yes, I'm attending. So if your child is going to participate in their senior walk at their former elementary school, make sure that they've done that in their email.
Mhm.
And then the next day is senior day at the high school. They are doing a breakfast, and then it's
I don't know any of that.
it's a biography thing. They talk about all the different seniors, and then they do a senior walk. And then parents, you get to take your kids home after that, so they can leave and then bounce house with Shelby that night. And then of course, high school graduation is the next day. Start
It's
with
gonna be
the
fun.
pray for no rain.
And since we talked about the high school and Mr. Hobbs, today is National Principals Day here.
Oh,
So they just posted about 20 minutes ago on the Warren County High School page. Happy National School Principals Day to our amazing leader, Chris Hobbs. Your vision, dedication, and kindness make our school a better place every day. Thank you for guiding us, inspiring us, and always believing in our potential. We're so lucky to have you.
oh.
And, you know, amen.
Yeah.
Amen. It's definitely better than the way it was
Oh,
before.
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
we got a long way to go, but we're you know,
Well, I mean,
we're heading in the right
It
direction.
all starts
So,
with baby steps.
Well, now we're going to
So-
take a break.
Yes,
You got to
So,
go, girl.
I'm going. I will be back tomorrow. We're going to talk about something special, and yeah.
Okay. Remember, Warren County, keep it first. Oh, I didn't hit the right button.
My dad had a vision in 1964 to start Ganton Bolden. Now it's Gateway Tire and Service Center. He wanted our customers to have the best products and service at a fair price. That was his motto then, and that still stands today. We promise to be upfront and honest with each and every customer. We'll never try to sell something that our customers doesn't need just to make a buck. If that's what makes us different from our competitors, well, we're just fine with that. Come see us today or give us a call at 931-815-9000.
Come join us at 110 East Main Street for a farm-to-table experience all year long. We offer gluten-free, dairy-free, guilt-free goodness that will leave you feeling energized and satisfied with every bite. Our small batch from-scratch menu bursts with juice, shots, smoothies, soups, wraps, and sandwiches, and more prepared daily to give you all the nutrients your body craves. We never add powder sugars or anything you can't pronounce, so don't miss out on this delicious, healthy opportunity. Swing by and indulge in some wholesome goodness today at 110 East Main Street, McMinnville, Tennessee.
Community Network Productions takes you inside each community with local interest stories, local music artists, and information.
With each show, the focus is the people and our beautiful community. With our creative team, we customize unique show ideas with our friends in the community. Our focus is you.
See each of our shows on all social media, including Facebook, Instagram, and at our website at www.communitytvtn.com.
Hey, this is Kevel at the Cafe at Tree City, and I'm happy to say that you can now order all of your favorite espresso drinks online for pickup or curbside delivery. And you can do that by getting on Google, searching the Cafe at Tree City and just clicking online order, or follow our social channels and click on the link in our profile. Come enjoy a drink with us inside for pickup or to go. Hope to see you all soon. Thanks.
Warren First 931 is your one stop for all things local and all the time. Daily podcast you can listen, watch, comment, and help share through Spotify, Apple, Amazon, Audible, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Make sure you join our text club at 81010 at Warren First 931. You will receive upcoming events, weather alerts, school closures, county and city updates. Make sure to subscribe to our weekly newsletter, The Local Voice. It has everything that I talk about on the show, as well as the events we attend throughout the week. Your stories, your opinions, and your events. This is Warren First 931.
Are you ready for your new Ford? Hi, this is Chris at Reddick Brown Ford in Morrison, inviting you to come and visit our dealership with special finance rates on that special Ford truck, Bronco, or SUV that you have been looking for. Plus a great assortment of pre-owned inventory. We are proud to be part of the local community here in Warren County and now offer complimentary pickup and delivery for service. Your Pioneer Sports Ford headquarters, Reddick Brown Ford, Manchester Highway, Morrison. Have you driven a Ford lately?
Saturday, May 3rd in Benville. This annual event features a cruising and a chance to catch up with old friends and make new ones. All dollars raised goes to the Back to the Strip Blessing Program, which over the past year has helped over 35 Warren County families fighting diseases by paying utility bills totaling close to $35,000. Back to the Strip is brought to you by Security Federal Savings Bank, O'Reilly Auto Parts, U.S. Bank, Custom Vinyl Signs, Coffee Bank and Trust, Morrison Quick Shop, and Ben Lomond Connect. For more info, go to the Back to the Strip Facebook page or call 668-3372.
Welcome back, everybody, to Warren First 931. I'm gonna get it.
It's all right.
It's just gonna be one of those days. I think the rain is coming. I'm just gonna give everybody a heads up.
Here comes the rain again.
But with that said, wrong one. Weather. Thanks again to Reddick Brown Ford for being our community weather sponsors. Right now it's 72 in downtown McMinnville, Brian. And I said when I get like pressure headaches or sinus headaches because I went outside, I was fine all morning, and then I go outside and I'm like, I smell rain in the air. Don't ask me why. I can smell it.
Look, when that humidity hits you, it's like walking into a sauna. Kelly, speaking of Reddick Brown Ford, I was driving by there the other day, and they had this beautiful red Bronco. It was with the red with the black top. Yep. It looked so good.
Did you see the Bronco that was white with the it looks like fire colors on the side of the doors?
I didn't see that.
But it would look like the old school stripes.
Oh no! Yes, it was white with the orange and yellow on the
I was like, that looks pretty neat. I'm like, I wonder if I can get my car to look like that. But it's okay.
And here we've been talking about graduation and seniors and all this stuff. That might make a really nice graduation present for some lucky kid. Wouldn't be me.
Wouldn't be me.
No. Thank you, Reddick Brown Ford, for sponsoring our weather. Have you driven a Ford lately?
Exactly. And with that said, rainy condition, guys, are expected around 1 p.m. today. Wind gusts are going to be up to 28 miles per hour, making temperatures feel like 67 degrees. Today, we do have a 70% chance of rain and thunder clouds. Now, as I say, as it keeps moving, because originally it was like 80-90 percentage, and it just keeps moving on. Tomorrow, we got a 65% chance. Saturday, a 90% chance. And Sunday, a 45% chance. And I know what everybody's thinking. They're like, oh, back to the Strip. To me, I think it's not going to rain. I'm going to say it's not going to happen. It just doesn't. And rain or shine, back to the Strip happens on this day. Rain or shine.
I have a feeling it will come in waves like it normally does. And, if you have to pull over and get you some tater tots at Sonic or, something like that, you'll still enjoy the time. And it will still be, first off, it's for a great cause.
It really is. We had Chris Terry on earlier this week on Tuesday, and he went into great details about the Blessings program that has been adapted since last year. All the canned goods that go to all these food organizations, So again, whatever you decide to do, if you can make it great, if you can't, you can still donate in some form or fashion. Now today, remember today at the close of business at Jay's Restaurant, this is the last day you can order T-shirts. So if you want to order your T-shirt, today is it. The close of business as far as Jay's Restaurant goes. Now, I can't think of what time Mary and them close at Custom Signs, but you can either go there and call and order there, or you go to Jay's Restaurant. And then remember that, like what he did this past Saturday, he's doing again this Saturday, where if you wear that T-shirt when you come to Jay's Restaurant, you get a special little deal.
Uh-huh.
So, again, make sure you come out and enjoy this great event. There's going to be so many things going on. We know that, first and foremost, we're going to be doing a live podcast during the entire event starting at 5 p.m. We're going to be, and I'm going to get my notes out because I did this for a reason last night. But starting at 5 p.m., like we've been talking about since Monday morning, we are going to be doing our podcast live at Sonic in McMinnville. We're going to have Steve and the gang with us, and they're going to, thank you. We're going to have Steve and the gang with us talking about all things Sonic and all things while they do Back to the Strip. And then we're also going to be talking to some folks at Caney Fork Electric. We're going to have Melody set up at Ben Lomond Connect, the television Waffle House area, to talk to some people. Caliber Collision Junior's going to be setting up a cornhole board and play games over there. We're going to have at Tim's Motors. They're teaming up with Papa John's Pizza. They're going to set up the gazebo, the Papa John's gazebo out there, and be selling some slices of Papa John's pizza. So if you want to set up out there, we're also going to have our good friend Randy England correspondence, our another little CI. He's going to be going around and like just filling me in on stuff. And we do have, I have confirmed, a special guest will be coming, and I'm just going to say it now.
Are you?
I am, yeah.
You're going to let the people know?
I'm going to let the people
know. Let the people know.
Yeah. So, on Saturday, because once I say it, he can't back out. On Saturday, my boy, your man, y'all, from Wow Country, my brother from another mother, Duke Rice, is going to be on the podcast all the way from Cookeville. Of course, he works for the Country Giant and them up in the Cookeville area. So shout out to the Country Giant for you got a good man on. You got a great asset on y'all's team up there. But he is going to be coming with us live on a Saturday and just talking with the people and, hanging out. We got a little special something for him too as well.
That's awesome. Well, Kelly, I'm going to share the screen here again because I'm going to go to Google Maps and share so what people can see. And if you'll pop it up there. All right. So what we're seeing is this is our strip. And if this is a view from Google Maps, you're going to have people posted right here at Sonic. Right? Is that going to be the main hub?
The main hub, the headquarters will be at Sonic.
At Sonic. And where else are we going to be?
Caney Fork.
Caney Fork, which will be right here. See this? Sorry there. Oh, it's my Grace. Oh, one of my favorite teachers. Hey, we're doing the podcast. Wave hi to everybody. Hopefully you're allowed to be out. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
One of my favorite teachers from Bobby Ray. Just love her to death. Thank you so much, Miss Grace Odom. Hey, you never know who you're going to run into at GCs this morning. But no, we're here. So this is going to be Caney Fork right here.
Caney Fork will be right in this area. And then we're going to go to the Ben Lomond Waffle House area, which would be right
here on this side of the street.
Well, that would be Mudbums, I think, right here.
Well, Mudbums would be in this parking lot right here.
Right.
But, and we can scale, get a little closer.
There
we go.
Get closer.
Get closer.
Come a little bit closer. Yeah, big and so drunk.
Hey.
Okay. So Ben Lomond and Waffle House area, Melody's going to be sitting up there.
Oh, sweet.
And then Caliber Collision.
You got to
pass the red light.
This way.
Yeah, right next to KFC right there.
All right.
We're going to have it right on the right-hand side right here.
Oh, yeah.
And then right next to Caliber Collision is Tim's Motors.
All right, right here. Right here in this parking lot.
Yeah. So, again, we have several locations, and then Randy England's just going to be scattered. I don't know where we're going to pop him.
He's our man on the street.
Yes, he's their man on the street.
That's going to be awesome.
But we're going to try to be broadcasting every 15 to 20 minutes, checking in with everybody, playing some music for you guys as well. But you won't be here. You only hear the music if you're at the event itself, because once we go live, I have to turn it off.
Now, what kind of music are you going to be playing?
I'm going to do a mix of the 80s, 90s, and the early 2000s.
Would it kill you to play a little Skynyrd?
Oh, I am going to be playing that. No. I am all about the classic rock and roll. I'm all about, what's that one song I just heard the other day? I'm going to play some Backstreet Boys. I just have
No. Since it's May 1st, the biggest meme.
What?
Guys, we got to talk about social media history right now.
Okay.
Because yesterday, we were flooded with Justin Timberlake photos.
I did not notice
Oh,
that.
you did not notice that?
Mhm.
Oh, no, because yesterday was the day where you say, today is the last day of April, but tomorrow it's going to be May. So, yeah.
But with that said, we are going to be having a bright and exciting and lively show. So don't miss this opportunity. And if you have a parent that may be in a nursing home or can't make it to Back to the Strip, make sure you get on YouTube. That is the easiest thing. And just put it on there, and it's like watching TV. And they're going to see, we're going to have the camera pointing to the cars. We're going to have the camera point to ourselves. And we're going to do interviews with folks that have been driving the Strip since the 70s.
You never know what you're going to find out. But I tell you, you brought that up and you talk about the nursing home. Our wonderful friends at
Yes.
NHC,
Good segue.
they're asking our motorists, the people with the nice cars. Now, if you've got
Any car, y'all. Let's just say
if you
any
got a
car.
Honda, that's fine. Bring it on over. But no, if you'll just drive on over, just right down the road, the old Smithville Road, and I'm going to zoom in and go by and see our friends right here. You turn on the old Smithville Road, go back in this parking lot here, that you're going to see the NHC, and that's the residents that can't get out. And they want to stress, please don't be taking pictures of the residents. This is their home. But it would be wonderful if you guys and gals who have these really nice fancy cars, especially the older cars, can give them some nostalgia and drive by and show off your car. They would love that. We'd love that. The community would love that. So shout out to our friend Miss Sane at NHC and all the stuff that she does to make it a home for them.
Exactly.
So thank you, and thank you to our hot rodders who will be doing that, because we had 54 last year. I think they're going to try for 75 this year.
Okay.
So please keep that in mind while you're doing that, and hopefully we'll try to rebroadcast that and let folks know during the broadcast how you can go in. But hey, tune in to Warren First.
We're going to
Now,
have everything going.
don't be driving and watching your phone. Carry a passenger. Always take a
Always have a
traveler, as they
friend.
say in the
Have a
midnight
backseat driver.
in the midnight garden. The garden. You
I don't know.
You know what movie I'm talking about?
No.
In the garden of Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. That's what it is.
Where's that from?
Oh, it's a Clint Eastwood movie. It's wonderful.
Oh, see, my
Kevin's-
brother's a huge clinic.
Oh my goodness! Well, this is we were talking about him yesterday. The guy who's married to Carrie from Sex and the City.
Oh, Matthew Broderick.
No, it's not Matthew Broderick. I'm sorry, I'm lying to you. It's John Cusack. That's who it is. John Cusack. My bad. Squirrel. But,
Yeah, you're fine.
they always take a traveler. Well, that means always take a drink with you. But no, take a real person to travel with you, show off your ride, and have them tuned in to Warren First 931. You can catch us on YouTube,
Instagram,
Facebook, X, or for us old folks.
But we're going on 5 streams live tomorrow. 5, so you can't miss us. And if you need to know how to do that, just look at what's going down below the bar right there. And also, too, don't forget at 9 a.m. 10 a.m. 9 a.m., 10 a.m. starts the cruise-in. It's not a car show. It's a cruise-in. There's a difference. Car show, you pay. A cruise-in, you come in.
Come in and cruise in.
And just show your stuff.
And one of the things about that is our good friends, the TC Bryant Band, will be playing at the Cruise In right next door at Mudbums that night.
By 7:30 p.m. that night. So make sure you check out Timmy and all of them. They do a phenomenal job, and come by and at least see all the cool neat things Mudbumps has done for their facility.
Oh, look, Marco is really added a spark to what's going on.
I love
there.
it, yeah.
And the food's great. They're doing breakfast these days.
Yep.
All
With
kinds
a
of good
little
stuff.
Mexican flair.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, the food that I had there, I never complained about it. I always liked it, but sometimes we get into a habit of saying, "Oh man, I've had that before."
Yeah.
Need a little change up. So
I agree.
Thank you,
I agree.
Mudbums, and thank you for what you guys are doing.
Yep.
And thank you, TC Bryant Band, for playing. What a wonderful combination. I mean, they're the right peg to fit this hole. for that.
And then one more thing, Junior keeps reminding us there's going to be a possible Lamborghini appearance. Is the Lamborghini experience going to be at Caliber Collision? You know where it's going to be seen? I'm just curious. And I'm very curious to see like all the different types of cars. Like, Brian, what kind of vehicles are like when you go see back to the strip stuff that you look forward to looking for?
Oh, look! I look for the rat rods, the hot rods. You know, the ones that have the wheels on front.
Yeah.
That are, and then the motor exposed. I love that kind of stuff because that reminds me of nostalgic 50s. I'm trying to think of the movie that Harrison Ford was in. Somebody help remind me. It's the one.
Indiana Jones?
No, before Indiana Jones. This is where the show Happy Days. Happy Days was the spinoff for it, but it's got for Mr. Holland's Opus. It's got somebody fill me in, but.
And while you're thinking about it, Junior is also reminded $1.99 fried pickles plus $10 burgers and fries and drinks when you wear your shirt on Saturday.
All right.
So make sure you do that. Now he's going to look it up.
Now I got to look it up.
Now I know this sounds bad. I like two types of vehicles I like the classic, the Chevrolets, like the trucks. And I like to see that, I don't know what kind of blue it's called, but that turquoise blue.
Oh, yeah. Okay, American Graffiti. I can't believe it. Richard Dreyfuss is who I'm trying to say. Ron Howard was in it. And when you think about quintessential movies that talk about the of the style, of the age, because you got to remember, when people started getting into hot rods and stuff, not everybody had a car until like after World War II when mass production started happening. People started getting it, and then they started tinkering with them. So, and same thing with motorcycles. You started having the biker groups and
the
things
motorcycles
like that.
are always cool to see too.
Yeah. So
people like even put that stuff together, like see how they make it all cool and stuff.
So if you see the car from American Graffiti that they ride around in, that's what I think of. I might even pull a picture and show you guys. How about you, Kelly? What kind of car do you think about?
So I like the beater trucks where they look like they've been, now I don't like them exposing the motors, but those old timey trucks that just got some character, like they look like Mater from the movie Cars. And then I also like the Chevrolet cars with that white trim and that blue, and that's why my gun looks like it does, because I actually have it with me. Good job getting out of the car. I have a gun permit, FYI.
You've got to see that movie Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil, because it's got a lady who pulls out her pistol. We're a very southern town. There's no doubt about it.
Where'd it go? Oh, I thought you had some. I'm having a day and a half today already.
You're fine.
Anyways, but with that said, make sure you make plans. It's an all-day event. Mary and them are always looking for volunteers and help. Now he's showing the cars.
Oh yeah, this is the kind of car that I'm talking about when I think of hot rods and stuff like that. And even this kind of car right here. Some very cool stuff. But when I think
Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that I really look
I don't know
forward to.
what cars when you ask me about vehicle guys, I will not tell you what the car actually is unless I absolutely know, which 9 times out of 10 I don't. I actually put it to like a character. So when I see vehicles like what you showed, like these gangster looking ones, I'm like, oh, it looks like a Bonnie and Clyde car.
So there's the Mater truck right here.
Yeah, but I like my beat up.
I don't know.
Beat up. I like the
I don't know
beater.
what's going to pop up when I come back, but
I like the beat up one.
Yeah, Mater.
And Chris Terry actually has one of those.
Oh, he does.
Mm-hmm. I still haven't been able to drive in it yet.
That's really cool. Hey, let us know what kind of cars you guys like to see out there. That's a pretty cool question.
Yeah, and just a reminder, Junior, just reminding again, like we said earlier, last day to order shirts are today and the close of business. We are going to take a quick little break because I want to get my juice on. And if you haven't got your juice today and you're, like Mary says all the time, It's what's causing the problem. What are you putting in your body?
Drink your juice.
Drink your juice. Take your vitamins.
Full of vitamins, yes. And hey, on the other side of the break, we've got a lot more events coming up. Besides Back to the Strip, there's things even happening today. We got big things happening tomorrow. Stay tuned with us. We'll tell you more about what's going on.
Exactly. And remember, Warren County,
keep it first. Coffee. We pour love into every cup of coffee we serve. Welcome to our coffee drive-thru, located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville.
Don't know what to eat? Have you tried Cumberland Biscuit Company or Tops Frozen Yogurt and Metro Deli? Down on Main, you can enjoy pizzas and sandwiches, weekly combo specials, soups, salads, and finish it up with Tops Frozen Treats. On the weekends, check out Cumberland Biscuit Company's unique dishes like the Twisted Goat Burger or the Bambushka Burger. For lunch or dinner, get the experience of going out of town right here in McMinnville, down on Main. Follow Tops and Cumberland Biscuit Company on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
When you need help with your medical needs, who are you going to call? At Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you're not just a number, you're a part of our community. When you call Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you'll get a live person to help answer your medical questions. In a hurry? Try our convenient drive-thru. Not able to get out? We offer free delivery within the city limits. Stacy specializes in Mr. Stewart's over-the-counter and prescription cough syrups. Need to transfer your prescriptions? It's no trouble to transfer to Stacy's, where people care and wellness matters. Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy is located at 485 North Chancery Street, or give them a call at 474-0600.
It's the perfect time for planting. Visit Randall Walker Farms at 8240 Manchester Highway in Morrison, Tennessee. From fresh plants to seasonal favorites, we have everything you need to beautify your home or project this fall. Available for both retail and wholesale. Looking for something sweet? Don't miss out on our delicious frozen blueberries. Stop by and see us 6 days a week, Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturday from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. For more information, call 931-635-9535 or email rwalkerfarms@benlomond.net.
Craving the best barbecue in the South? Look no further than Prater's Barbecue in Morrison. Whether you're dining in or taking out, we've got something for everyone.
From our mouth-watering brisket, baby back ribs, juicy ribeye steaks, specialty sandwiches, and fried chicken tenders, your taste buds are in for a treat.
Don't forget our weekly specials. Monday, spaghetti or hamburger steak. Tuesday, meatloaf or barbecue chicken pork. Wednesday, pork loin or Salisbury steak. Thursday, smoked chicken halves or country fried steak. Friday, fried catfish or Cajun catfish on rice.
Whether you're feeding hundreds at a company picnic or meeting a friend for lunch, you can count on Prater's to satisfy your taste buds.
Call us at 635-2259 and taste the tradition at Prater's Barbecue. 30 years of excellence.
Hey, this is Kevel at the Cafe at Tree City, and I'm happy to say that you can now order all of your favorite espresso drinks online for pickup or curbside delivery. And you can do that by getting on Google, searching the Cafe at Tree City and just clicking online order, or follow our social channels and click on the link in our profile. Come enjoy a drink with us inside for pickup or to go. Hope to see you all soon. Thanks.
The Strip takes place Saturday, May 3rd in Benville. This annual event features a cruise-in and a chance to catch up with old friends and make new ones. All dollars raised goes to the Back to the Strip Blessing Program, which over the past year has helped over 35 Warren County families fighting diseases by paying utility bills totaling close to $35,000. Back to the Strip is brought to you by Security Federal Savings Bank, O'Reilly Auto Parts, U.S. Bank, Custom Vinyl Signs, Coffee Bank and Trust, Morrison Quick Shop, and Ben Lomond Connect. For more info, go to the Back to the Strip Facebook page or call 668-3372.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. I'm your host of Warren First 931, Kelly Walker Slaughter.
And I'm Brian Carr, your neighbor down the road.
And currently in downtown McMinnville, we are at 74 degrees. Remember, today it is a 60% chance of rain. And like I said, everything keeps changing as it does. And it was saying it was going to rain Sunday, but now it's saying it's not. And it just keeps moving out. So I don't know what's going to happen with the rain. But remember, rain or shine, that Back to the Strip will be happening. But today's high is going to be 76. Tomorrow's high is going to be 80 degrees. And Saturday's high is currently 69 degrees. And thanks again to Reddick Brown Ford for being our community weather sponsors.
And I'm going to jump on this one real quick so we can go out and talk about our good friend, Mr. Tim Walker. Tim Walker's Minor Roadside Repair. Guys, go ahead and get your phones out right there. Oh, hey, come on, bring it on in, because this is one of the things. Hey, guys, Thank you so much. We are live at Juicy's, and Kelly's got to get her medicine. So while Kelly's getting her medicine, I'm going to tell you about Mr. Walker's Minor Roadside Repair. Get this in your phone, put this number in, and this is the way I remember it. Area code 423. So that's the Chattanooga area code. Then 615. That's the Nashville area code. And then the number 1937. So if you remember 1937, get that number in your phone because you'll never know when you'll need this service. But thank you, Mr. Tim Walker, because I'm going to go ahead and read what he's got for us. Stuck on the side of the road called Walker's Minor Repair. Fast, reliable roadside assistance when you need it most. Serving Warren County and surrounding areas, Walker's Minor Roadside is your go-to solution for minor roadside emergencies. Whether you're locked out, need a jump start, ran out of fuel, or had a flat tire, we've got you covered. Affordable rates. Warren County residents get service starting at just $50. That's in Warren County. There's also a military veteran discount honoring all who serve. Thank you for that and for the ones who serve. Don't stress. Call the best. Walker's Minor Repair. Walker's Minor Roadside. 423-615-1937. We're here to get you back on the road fast. And if you use the code Kelly, Kelly, why? Because she's Kelly, you get $5 off. So, hey, thank you, Mr. Tim. Walker's Minor Roadside Repair. We're proud to have you as one of our sponsors. And, guys, I'm telling you, get that number memorized, get it in your phone because you never know when something like that will happen.
When you need it. And like when I had my nails blowout a few months ago, if I knew about him, I would call him too.
Shoot.
You know, but with that said, it is going to be a crazy day and going right into everything. Don't forget, we need to say, I want to add some kids to. I think me and you are playing with each other on that one now. But with that said, today is a big day because at 5:30 this morning, I want to say everybody needs to put this on their prayer list. The JROTC group went to I want to say Miami.
Daytona. They went to
Daytona.
Yes.
Thank you.
And this is the physical fitness guys, the ones that do the athletic stuff. So
they got on a bus at 5:30 this morning, and they went. So they're gonna have between now and this weekend, they're gonna be doing a lot of physical fitness stuff, and we just need to pray for them that they get down there safe. They have a great trip, and they get what they the turnout is great. I mean, JRTC is just another one of those amazing organizations at the Warren County High School that has another outlet for kids in a different way, And Tim First Sergeant Tim Howard, I don't know what's there. I'm so sad that he's retiring.
Well, I'll tell you, he's definitely moved the needle. And this is what we're talking about with Mr. Hobbs, with it being National High School Principal Day.
Yep.
He's moved the needle. Mr. Hobbs changed the atmosphere, changed the culture, and it's making a change, and it's going to be felt from here on. So when you raise the bar up, standards get higher for everybody. So you look at our kids that are in our ROTC program. I'm very fortunate and blessed that I know several of them that go to church with me, and they're wonderful, wonderful kids. And I hate saying kids, they're young adults. And this is one of the things that I'm trying to wrap my mind around, because once I become a crotchety old man, you want to get off my lawn, or these kids these days. Hey, guys, this world's changing. From social media to the way kids carry phones around to the way things, and we understand there's got to be some control. There's got to be somebody who regulates these things, but the future is now. And so it's great to see young people like them going and competing in things and still learning things like discipline. Because that's one of the things we feel like in these generations, we've lost a lot of discipline. And that's just one of the things. And Kelly, you talk about prayer. Today, guys, is National Day of Prayer. And so at 12 o'clock at the farmers market, people are going to be gathering to pray today. So we wanted to give you guys a heads up on that. And then speaking about prayer, today, Thursday from 11 to 1 at the Pregnancy Care Center in McMinnville. And that's they're on the other side of the public radio station back over by the hospital.
That's where they're at?
That's where they're at. So the radio station's on one side and the Pregnancy Care Center's on the other side. And I got to go around and tour it. And I would encourage anybody to go see what they're doing, because they've got an ultrasound machine. So if you think you might be pregnant, Go over there and see them.
And no charge?
No charge. This
Oh,
is
wow.
funded through the public. So, but in saying that, they're having a fundraiser right now, starting with Mother's Day weekend, where it's filling up these baby bottles. And I'll just put this on real quick just to let folks know what's going on. And that's just one of the many things. And I apologize. I'm talking.
No, you're fine. While he's talking and looking, you're going to post the pictures. Okay. I got you, boss.
No, you got me on there. Okay, so
Taking a minute, but it'll be there.
all right. Pastors, ministers, and church representatives come out to the Pregnancy Care Center. Now, this was on the 28th. But again, down at the bottom, we're having an open house for you today and again on Thursday. So today, Thursday, from 11 to 1. So, and I know a lot of those people would like to be at the farmers market for the prayer, but be praying for their efforts too.
Yeah.
And then what else? Oh, we've got the stuff going on at the high school tonight with
Melody, and we hit that on earlier about
Yeah.
the award ceremony, and also today's a ribbon cutting with the Georgia Sweets. Also, I wanted to touch base on everybody. Another hot topic that's going on in the Warren County community right now that we are doing some digging and looking into and investigating. We're going to have Beth Martin. I'm going to call her because she's always really good about coming in on the show for us. But she's our property assessor here in the Warren County community. And a lot of people are with this property tax that's going up. So, again, the assessments did come out. And it's from what Vanessa's saying is that is how your property is valued based on the sales of the property around you and the shape of your buildings. Most people's tax rates didn't increase, and the average increase has been about $20 a year if you understand it correctly. And so we're going to have Beth Martin come in and break it down where, the property tax may have gone up, but there's something that's going to equal or level out. And I don't want to go too far into it, but I know that a lot of you have reached out to me and Brian and Melody asking what your thoughts about it. I got to wrap my head around it a little bit more to understand it.
Well, I need to see where in Warren County wasn't the only county to do this.
Correct.
My good friends in Davidson County, their property tax rate shot up significantly, and so everybody's feeling. And it's just the way it is.
Yes.
I mean, with the community, and this is why we got to keep the things that we utilize these tax dollars for. And here in Warren County, the school system is the largest expenditure that we have for our tax dollars. So, are you getting your bang for the buck? I mean, do you know where your money's going for the programs that they have at the Warren County schools? Do you know what kind of products you're getting?
Right.
Because if we're wasting money, I mean, they've done a lot of work at the central office building things, and I can't wait to go in and see the perches where you're standing up in front of folks and everything. Sorry, that's me.
It is not like the last time everybody could open up the door. What happened? No, you didn't.
No, but seriously.
PHAT.
No, but seriously, we knowing where our tax dollars are going, so it would be great to have Beth to come in and
let us know.
And then we want to hear what you guys have to say about it. How are you feeling? I know the economy is kind of rough, but if
we'll
you look
actually make a post while you're talking about it.
So speaking of that, the Dow Jones Industrial Average, we're up on a high. We're over about 320 points right now, up to almost 4,100. I mean, sorry, 41,000 points. And so we had a dip, but it's coming back, and it looks like people are negotiating things. A big thing in the news this week, because today or yesterday was Trump's 100th day in office.
Really?
And it's always a standard. And there's been a lot of change. There's been a lot of things that have happened. And so when you look at people, and you see both sides of this, but some people lost their jobs. You had Doge that came in and everything, but I haven't heard about just people dying in the streets like they said, or people's
some of the stuff you hear
rights being taken away.
Yeah,
and things like that.
I haven't seen it, but but real quickly, is this how I should say it?
Yeah.
Okay, good deal. Because then I can go back here and add my little photo.
And that's the beautiful thing about what we do is because people may not be watching this live. We may not have as many people watching it live now, but people are going to come back to it and see it. And guys, by the time the day's ended, we'll have 2,000-3,000 views.
That's
easy.
why we're monetized here on Warren First 931. A lot of people don't realize between Facebook and Instagram, we're monetized, meaning for every view you watch, for every click you click, or whatever, we get a little something, and it's kind of amazing.
Now, it's not a lot of money, don't get me
It's
wrong,
not.
because we'd have to have everybody in Warren County and then all the surrounding counties watch this. But hey, it helps us out if you like, subscribe, and share.
Yeah.
So if you want to know more about these things, or if this is a topic, let us know. Put a comment in. Send a share. Tag somebody. Tag somebody. I know a lot of people want to know about what's going on in the high school and everything.
Yeah, we have a lot of
That
people.
was
And I also want to say thank you to not just the adults that reach out to us. Also, I want to do a shout out to the students that reach out to us and, let us, give us some words of praise, because we never know if everything we do, it's not, I don't know how to say this in a nice way, so I'm just going to say it like I'm feeling it. Everything we do on this show, we want it to be transparent and informative and educational. Not everything we're going to say on this show is going to be happy-go-lucky things. Some things are going to be a tough, hot topic that not everybody's going to like, and I understand that. But we are here to make sure that we get the information out there, because we know not everything's going to be everybody's hot cup of tea. So with that said, I want to say thanks to the students that did reach out to us and give us some words of encouragement. That was the first time we had high schoolers reach out and say, thank you so much for, giving us a voice.
Give us voice. Yeah. And the thing is, they're as important as everybody else. They may not have the same rights or privileges that adults have, but they're still
they're going to be, we're educating these kids. We're training these kids to be the next adults for this, the next
and
change.
this will be a debate for years to come, because you look at the cell phone issue, you look at decorating their caps and gowns, things that they've paid for. I don't know that there's any school policies that say that you can't change your cap and gown or anything like that. And what happens is they see other schools doing this, other high schools allowing their student body to do
Back
stuff.
in 2003, we had we did it on ours.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, not the gowns. People just did the top of their hat so parents can know where their kid was at.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think it was much of a thing when I was graduating high school, especially at my school. But still, things change, and so we want to make sure that everybody's got equal footing.
Mm-hmm.
So if you post something and say, "Well, that's not right," please let us know why it's not
we
right.
say this all the time. Check yourself, and that also means us. Correct us.
So
thank you to everybody that reached out to us and told us the what. And again, anytime something happens at school or the county and city, it's just so much easier if you ask Warren First to be there and broadcast live.
And this is an open forum for debate. We encourage people talking things out. And so, and you can be ugly. Well, they're trolls. You don't have to be a troll, though.
Don't be a troll.
Don't be a troll. But if
you are a troll, I will delete you and block you.
Well, we had a lot of young people, and I'm sorry that we had to pull the post because it started. If you look at our numbers, when we talk about numbers and stuff, and how many people are active,
it shows you
that people that was a hot button topic. So, let us know if there's things that you feel. Hey, we need to talk about them.
We
too.
will in just a minute.
All right.
We're getting, I do want to say, go ahead.
No, after you.
I was going to say, moving on to another topic that we haven't really touched on yet. I do also want to say our prayers also goes out to Colonel Thomas B. Vaughn, as he passed away last week, and we're going to do another write-up of a great mover and shaker in this community.
Yeah, for those of you who may have not known who Mr. Vaughn was, and I didn't meet him till much later in life, here in the last few years. But if you read the Southern Standard, guys, the Southern Standard, man, it's kind of a shell of what it used to be, because they don't put out a lot of stories. I don't see a lot of stuff coming out from them. But Mr. Vaughn was one of those people who had editorials in their opinion pieces.
He did great.
And he was very well known throughout the community, but had a very unique life.
Mm-hmm.
And that was one of the really cool things about him. And I had the privilege the last few months of his life to have lunch with him when Senator Janice Bowling would come into town. And just
Here comes that win. Go ahead.
Oh, I thought it was
Well,
another
that's
person.
Thomas. Hey,
Look at-
Thomas. Come on in, Thomas.
Hello. So, having said that, Mr. Vaughn was very well respected,
He was.
and because we do a newspaper, the local voice, if you haven't subscribed to it,
You
you
are
need
free
to.
local news.
Free newspaper. We're going to try to carry on in his memory for the things that he saw in the community, the things that changed, things that you could change, and things that you couldn't change, and how to go about handling the difference between the two. But we're looking at having more people in the community writing editorials. So if you have somebody that you think would make a great opinion piece, and look, I'm okay for having political stuff, having one person from one side write something and having somebody from the other side. We want everybody, just like we talk about in our social media posts. We want everybody to be represented.
Yep.
And going back to Mr. Vaughn, look, he was such a unique guy. And,
He was,
and
baby.
he was with it to the very end. So,
Oh no! Really? Tom Gallagher has also passed away. I hate to hear that, Retha. When did that happen? Retha knows everything. She's like my number one CI, man. I will say a fun story. While I'm waiting on Retha's response. Again, I will say if you have a prayer request, please let us know so we can have it for our list tomorrow. But one time, I should turn that off. One fun story I do want to say about Thomas B. Vaughn, because that's how he always would come in. He's like, Kelly Ray Saltwalker. And I'm like, yes, Thomas B. Vaughn. And he's like, yeah. He always would, he would do that too. But one cool thing was we were at the fair, me and my mom, and we were watching the act at the time underneath the grandstands. And he started the Dottie West Music Fest. He brought it back, or he started it or brought it back. I can't remember. Somebody's going to correct me on this. I know. And so when that said, he comes to me and he's like, Kelly Ray Walker, you know what you should be doing? And I said, what, Mr. Thomas B. Vaughn? Because I always would say his name every time I said it. He's like, I know you're such a great singer, but I think you would be great. You should do this Dottie West Music Fest talent show. Da-da-da-da-da. I mean, all this thing. And that's also when Mary Wanamaker, we were all in this together. And she got second, and I got first place.
Oh, wow.
And he comes up to me every time after that. He's like, do you remember Kelly Walker Slaughter? If I didn't come to you, think about it. If you didn't try this, you would never. And I want to say when I made my speech about why I started things like that, there's people in this community that is a mover and shaker that influences kids like me at that time. And he was a mover and shaker to me, and still to this day, even after death, because if he did not come and, be like, hey, Kelly, you should do this. Like, he was such a good influence in this community. And when he saw potential in anything or something, he's like, hey, I think you need to do this. Or I think you'd be good at that. He was also one back in the day that used to say that I could see you doing something media-wise. But never in a million years did I think now, like then to now, I would be here. But when I am here, it reminds me of the people like him, like everybody that has touched my life in this, and he's going to be truly missed. Truly missed.
Well, it's interesting, and I had to have a little self-chuckle because yesterday I was cleaning up. We got the honor and privilege to get to broadcast the Families in Crisis.
That's
and we'll
right.
talk about that here in just a moment. But while we were there, I was using my screen share for a backdrop. And so I thought, man, I need to clean up all these.
Oh my God,
I had pictures
yes.
everywhere. So I started cleaning stuff and I started going through and I screenshot this one from somebody posing, or somebody had hijacked or started an account that said Thomas Vaughn the second. And
no.
and so I screenshot the message that they sent me. and it was like a little banner back and forth about how good everybody's doing. He said, "I'm doing great because I found this mortgage relief program," or something like that.
Oh my
Have you heard
gosh.
about the debt relief program? Something that he would never be involved in.
Yeah.
But it was some scammer using
His stuff.
his, and it wasn't even his face. It was the blank person
Oh.
on there. But still, they were using his
name.
to
Yeah.
do that. And I thought, oh man.
You
But
just never know who to trust.
no, you
You
know,
gotta be
but
cautious.
when you read his stuff in the Standard, you knew
Yep.
it was legit. You knew it was
Ironclad.
authentic,
Yep.
and that's the way he felt. And he never backed down from the way he felt. So.
He didn't. So we're going to do another quick break and get a word from our sponsors. And when we come back, we're going to just say some of the last minute wrapping ups because we got so much stuff to do. I have a meeting to go to after this. So with that said, remember Warren County.
Keep it first.
Their trust in us. McMinnville in Warren County is just one of the 9 counties that we serve. With 4 convenient branch locations, along with 7 ATM and ITM locations, you can be assured that Citizens Tri-County Bank is close by. Committed to you and committed to the communities we serve. It truly is what makes Citizens Tri-County Bank the only community bank you'll ever need. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
February is the month of delicious deals at Sonic Drive-In in McMinnville. Get ready to treat yourselves. Starting February the 24th, cool down with their delicious, refreshing strawberry mangonada slush. Perfect for those sunny days. Start your day right with our special drink offer until 10 a.m. Make Sonic your rise and shine morning destination. So many flavors to choose from. And remember, we've got the best sun drop in town. Dive into these amazing deals this February at Sonic Drive-In.
This is David Moore with Supreme Building Products. We've been your one-stop shopping center for lumber and building supplies since 1963. We're a family-owned business and operated and proudly served Warren counties for over 50 years. At Supreme, it's not just about great prices, but it's about exceptional service. Our customers are what's always supreme. From lumber to roofing to plumbing and paint, we have everything you need to build your dream home from the ground up. Whether you're a contractor or a homeowner or a weekend warrior, our knowledgeable staff is ready to assist you at our state-of-the-art drive-through lumberyard. Visit us, please, at the corner of Highway 70 and North Spring Street. There's something for everyone at Supreme Building Products, where quality and customers come first, and the coffee's always free. And always be sure to shop local. Call us, please, at 473-9564.
Spring is here, and so are your yard care needs. Visit McMinnville Lawn and Garden at 129 Keel Drive, where we've been serving our community since 1995. With a rock-solid reputation for excellent service, our dedicated team is here to help you find the best lawnmowers, leaf blowers, chainsaws, weed eaters, and more. We proudly carry top brands like Echo, Stihl, Shindala, Gravely, Cub Cadet, and Skag. Take advantage of our early spring service, free pickup, and a discount on service. Plus, from chainsaws to gardening tools, we've got you covered for storm season. Trust the experts at McMinnville Lawn and Garden, where quality and customer satisfaction come first. Call us today at 815-5296.
Hey, this is Kevel at the Cafe at Tree City, and I'm happy to say that you can now order all of your favorite espresso drinks online for pickup or curbside delivery. And you can do that by getting on Google, searching the Cafe at Tree City and just clicking online order, or follow our social channels and click on the link in our profile. Come enjoy a drink with us inside for pickup or to go. Hope to see you all soon. Thanks.
The Strip takes place Saturday, May 3rd in Benville. This annual event features a cruising and a chance to catch up with old friends and make new ones. All dollars raised goes to the Back to the Strip Blessing Program, which over the past year has helped over 35 Warren County families fighting diseases by paying utility bills totaling close to $35,000. Back to the Strip is brought to you by Security Federal Savings Bank, O'Reilly Auto Parts, U.S. Bank, Custom Vinyl Signs, Coffee Bank and Trust, Morrison Quick Shop, and Ben Lomond Connect. For more info, go to the Back to the Strip Facebook page or call 668-3372.
All right, now we're back.
All right.
Welcome back, Warren First 3 Niners. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter, and
I'm your neighbor, Brian Carr from up the road.
Yeah, before we get into upcoming events and more for this week and next week, I want to do a quick shout out to our boys in blue and yellow and white. Napa of McMinnville, a shout out to you guys this morning. As again, I want to say thank you. And I want to share this picture too. Oh, is it on here? Hold on. So nobody claimed the Napa bucket. And nobody claimed the Spring Spectacular Extravaganza basket. So, we will be giving away a basket to 2 lucky people the night of Back to the Strip. And I'm going to show y'all a picture right quick of that basket. If I can get my photos up right quick. Here we go. So, as it's loading... This is the Napa bucket. Count. All right. So in the Napa bucket, you got a Napa hat, of course, a glass cleaner. You have that green thing in the back. That is your car cleaner. You got the Armor All. You got the wipes. You even have this roadside service light. You have all these little things and more. Like all of this is in that one bucket. And so, again, we are going to be making a post about this today where you can register online. The way we're going to do it is you got to, of course, we are loving all the Facebook love, but we want to give some love to our Instagram and our X and our YouTube followers. So if you are on YouTube, X, or Instagram, and as well, I'll give some love to Facebook, but you have got to share it. If you have an Instagram account, an X account, or a YouTube account, you need to share this on your account. Not only do you need to share the post on one of the social medias, but you also have to tag 5 friends.
Okay.
And then once you do that, you're going to be into a drawing. And then at 7:30 at the end, we're going to do a drawing, and we are going to announce live on air who the winner is. And that is the one picture I did get in the good sunlight. As you can see, my husband and daughter right there in the corner are in the top left-hand corner, like I could squish you. Because she's like, Mom, come on, get up here. And I'm like, no, baby girl, Mama don't do good with heights. So, but yeah, so I want to say thanks again to Thomas and them at Napa. They do such a phenomenal job. And speaking of Napa, because I was going to their Facebook page to see what was going on, because now it starts all their May deals that they have got going on. Let's see here. And what is Mary bringing?
Uh-oh.
She's bringing something.
Miss Mary, you doing all right this morning?
I'm great.
Hey, well, I'm great. Thank you for letting us be here today. I'm trying to. There you go. I'm not talking to a ghost. I'm talking to
Meatless meatloaf.
Oh my goodness! And is that what the special today is?
Yes.
A meatless meatloaf. Oh my goodness!
It's made with lentils.
It looks like meat. I mean, when you're looking at it,
look at that. And it smells like it. Smells like meat.
It's the most tender meatloaf you'll ever have.
Oh, that's really good.
The most tender meatloaf. Man.
Frio, that's a sandwich today, our meatloaf sandwich.
Oh, that's great.
A sandwich. Just give me the corn. Thank you. I just had an idea.
Well, Miss Mary,
get that cornbread, guys, and
Yes.
stick that in between.
This is great. I can't imagine what it'd be like on a sandwich.
That's good.
But yeah, that's wonderful. So hey, you have to make sure you come see Miss Mary and the gang at Juicy's today and get you some of that meatless meatloaf.
Mm-hmm.
That's so good. That's gonna make somebody really happy.
It is.
I told myself because I'm working tonight, I'm gonna try not to eat. But
good luck with that.
We'll see.
You always say that.
Once I get going,
yeah.
Hey, when I get a little taste of something like that, it's like watching something and going, "Oh, I got to find out what happens next."
Exactly.
So.
But again, we have a lot of interesting things going on, a lot of big events. Do not forget. I got to stop. Well, now I didn't want to take this off. Oh, well, I was pulling something else. So
go ahead.
I'm just going to do the whole shebang. That's what I do.
Oh, you got it, girl.
So with that said, going on this weekend, besides Back to the Strip, of course, we have, let me get this down here, these are some upcoming events. And thanks again to Reddick Brown Ford for sponsoring this as well. But Bonnie Blue Inn is doing that May 3rd tea. So make sure you get, your tea in. And I think it's the Nanny's Day no, it's that Mother's Day tea. This is the first one. Followed by this week, and we got to give some love. And I do want to say I apologize. I wasn't feeling the best, and I kind of got forgetful. I do that a lot if I don't write it down. But a shout out to the wonderful Wizard of Oz folks at Boyd Christian School. FC Boyd Christian School, I should say. Going on tomorrow, the doors are going to be opening up at 6 o'clock, and the playtime is at 6:30. Now, sometime I don't know if it's today or tonight. The school, if you're with the school, they get to see the first showing. But tomorrow night, it is open up to the public. Doors open up at 6, plays at 6:30. I was trying to see how much it was at the door, but it says tickets are available at the door, and then there will be concessions sold during intermission. I don't know what's going on. That's family stuff.
Right.
But we're going on with that. Announcement for a cruising postponed. If you are a part of the Johnny B's Cruise-In, it will be held on May the 10th due to a forecasted weather. Now, this was something that was done 2 or 3 weeks ago. So if you go, it's located at 165 Mason Grissom Road in Rock Island. And then on May 15th, my man from The Masked Singer. Did you get to see him?
Oh, no, I didn't see that.
Edwin McCain was on The Masked Singer this year. And he did I was like, I know who that is. And I'm telling you, Gretchen Wilson, I know that's you. I know that's you. I know you're in there. Because I'm hearing her voice. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I know it's Gretchen Wilson on that other person.
Well,
But
I'm going to trust your radio ears because you've been doing this for a long time.
Yes.
It's funny when I go out with Kelly in different places, so much of her life has revolved around the radio. So I've gotten to the point where I just go ahead and I'll blindly trust Kelly.
Oh, gosh. Do not blindly trust me.
No.
I know, like, certain artists, I can hear them. And if somebody asks me and I'm not in a pressured situation, I will answer it really on spot on. But if I'm pressured, I'm like, I can't do it. But he's going to be at the Park Theater 2 weeks from Friday.
Ooh.
This Friday on May 15th at the Park Theater at 7 p.m. So, again.
Okay, so.
Or no, Thursday, 2 weeks from today.
Well, isn't Thursday the 16th for the graduation?
No.
So is this another Wednesday show? Hang on.
I didn't think so. I thought the 16th was graduation on a Friday.
Is the graduation? Look, guys, I apologize. So, yes. So that should be
boom. I'm
Thursday.
right.
Yes.
I had
Again,
it correct.
blindly trust. 15th.
It is 2
I'll
weeks.
be
Yeah.
at work.
What? No, oh, yeah.
Missing out on all the fun.
Oh, yeah, we are. Yeah.
Oh.
No, I'll be there. I'm going to be there. I'll be there for you, even though that's not your song.
I'll be there for you.
When the
Did you guys
rain
really
starts to fall.
I wasn't a Friends fan.
I am.
I thought the girls were,
Have you seen my backpack? That's Rachel.
Oh, well.
And the pivotal question, were they broken up? Were they on a break?
Who, her and Ross?
Yeah.
Okay, so, yeah.
Actually, I'm in favor of Ross when it comes to that fight because they were on a break.
Oh, okay. Well,
Because there was really never an understanding who broke up with who. But at the same time, if you're not truly over somebody, you don't really go to somebody else.
yeah, you shouldn't, but I mean, guy law is get back on the horse.
Guy law. You're about to get snubbed off the show. Guy law.
I'm just saying that's what is. Does it make it right? No, but that's what most men say is,
Guy
you
law.
got to get back on the horse. You got to get the
That's
rebound.
what they say.
That's what they say, but your heart is your heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you. There's nothing worse in life than a breakup. I mean,
100%. But breakups can be a good thing at the end. You just got to let it do its course.
well, go with God. That's what I tell folks because
Exactly.
he'll put you in the right spots. For
So
sure.
continuing on, we got The Lion King.
Hey guys, Warren Arts is going to be coming up here and it looks like May 17th, and So I met with one of the cast members last
Saturday and Sunday.
night. This young lady, this is her first show. She's never done it before. She's in the ensemble, and she is so excited.
Aww.
And it's great to see young people who are doing something that they've never done before, getting out and exposing themselves, being in front of the stage, taking direction from the directors, working with other actors. So you're going to be in for a treat because, hey, this is with Allie Dixon Morton special, and Allie does such a wonderful job, and I've been very blessed to be able to. Come on, Derek.
First off, I want to say thanks to Tina from Hard Coffee. Her food is absolutely 100% fantastic. Mary makes amazing food. Mary, Cindy, and all of them here. And then, yes, on the 16th is graduation.
Okay.
Thank you to Jessica Higgins. And Justin Neely said, "Sup, y'all."
Sup, you, my man.
That sounds like a 90s phrase. Sup.
Justin, where are you playing this weekend? If you're playing somewhere this weekend, hey, we're going to eventually get the McMinnville Music Minute going, but we got to get back to the strip done first. And the big band that we're going to be talking about is TC Bryant Band going to be playing.
We know that they are going. We will be doing. I'm trying to get a lot of these events that people are telling us that they're doing. Like we're going to have cornhole at our junior's going to have cornhole set up at Caliber Collision. Tim's Motors is going to have Papa John's Pizza. Gateway Tire and Service Center is going to have popcorn and hot dogs in their Dr. Pepper tent. We know that Steve and the gang at Sonic are going to be doing a lot of free giveaways with thanks again to Coca-Cola products. I'm trying to think of what else is in my head. We're going to have special guests. Duke Rice is going to be coming in that day as well. We're going to be talking with Mary and Chris and all of them. We also know that the radio station on Star 107 with Hamilton's doing a 5 to 9 request show.
Oh, cool.
I was trying to think of what else is going on. I do know that the Ben Lomond truck's going to be set up playing videos and stuff. I don't know. I haven't got a confirmation yet if they're going to be doing a broadcasting live because I heard Brian's out of town.
Oh.
And so I don't know who's going to be doing, if they're going to be doing a live broadcast right there in front of the Ben Lomond thing. But we will be out there with Melody Crim in between Ben Lomond and Waffle House broadcasting stuff. And also, too, if you guys want to come on the podcast that day, you have an opportunity to do so just by simply texting me at 931-305-0869. I will send you a code. All you got to do in that text is say, "Hey, Kelly, I want to come on your show." And then I'll send you the code. You click it, you write your display name, and then you're right in the green room, and I put you in.
Now, are you going to be doing karaoke?
No.
Oh, Kelly.
Why are you putting that on me?
Oh, I don't want it because I can't wait to do karaoke with you sometime.
I am okay in the world of vocalists, as you know, right now. When storm weather hits like this, an allergy, April and May, like between now and the middle of May, my allergies are the worst. And as you can hear right now, as I go up in my voice, so I cannot hit high notes right. It's just not going to happen. And then Justin Neely did say Beauty in the Beard and looking sharp music are having a yard sale during the Back to the Strip.
Oh, good deal.
There you go. And I think me and you are doing the same thing. Yes, Jessica, we talked about this earlier as well. Shelby Durham is doing photography. Is pairing up with the Wild Adventure Party Rentals and Pink Peonies Thursday on the 15th, the day before graduation, at the Security Federal Grass parking lot. Senior picture photos will be taken in the session. And I want to tell you guys, because I told Brian and Melody this yesterday, I'm excited because thank you to Chandy and them when the dance team, they called me and they're like, "Would you like to be a part of our calendar?" I said yes. And then I was like, "Hey, if Shelby says this is okay, can I get the dance team to come and take pictures with me, because we're going to be featured, I believe, in the February month, and we're all going to wear red, and we're going to have hearts, and we're going to be jumping up in bouncy houses."
So I'll tell you this.
It's going to be cute.
Miss Shelby is incredible with what she does, and I'm so excited to see more and more of her work, because I've just gotten tuned into. I knew of her and I saw a lot of her stuff, but now I'm in her feed, so I get to see it.
Right.
And I just think she's incredible. Shelby Durham, we love you. Thank you for letting us post. Hey, she took a great picture, and we haven't even talked about this.
Which
but
one?
it's my our good friend, Mr. Zarek Kill.
Oh my gosh. Prom king.
Yeah, him and his girlfriend, and I don't know her name right
I'll go back to my text.
because
I got the text.
because I can't really say it because I don't know well enough. But no, him and his girlfriend won prom king and queen at the prom this past Friday night. So
Breland Vinson, congratulations.
Breland. Okay,
Breland
so
Vinson.
hey, congratulations, you beautiful people. Well deserved, and hey, thank you to our little birdie who gave us this information, because sometimes we don't see, if it doesn't come out on the social media posts in our algorithm in our feed, we don't know about it. These are things that we really like, and that is a beautiful couple, and I know Zarek and I think the world of them, and so any girlfriend of Zarek got to be good with me.
Is a friend of ours,
friend of the show for sure.
And if you do something to hurt Zarek, we're coming after you.
I don't think many people can do it. There we go. We're talking about that heartache stuff and the rebound and things like that. We don't got to worry about that.
No, we do not. I keep finding the wrong page. See, I'm trying to multitask, guys, and it's not being in my favorite.
Guys, we have so much stuff. So I'm going to jump over here to the Boyd Christian Spring Banquet that's coming up with comedian Brian Bates. And I'm going to pop this up on the screen here. And
before you say that, if anybody has, because we're going to do a special graduation newsletter for the May the 12th issue. So this, between now and next Friday, if you have a senior that you want to recognize in our newsletter, it's at no charge to you guys, at no cost, free. Send me a picture of them at 931-305-0869. And I will put your child, just make sure you put his name, and then also put where they're going to go to school. If they're attending another school.
Sending in a picture?
Just send in your grad's picture with where they're going to be attending.
Listen, and that's the thing. I don't know if they're still doing this at the Standard or not or anything like that. But hey, we'd really be blessed to be able to share some love with you, because I know a lot of people, and I'll tell you, one of my good friends, if I'm in the newspaper, if my kids are in the newspaper, this gentleman always cuts it out and sends me a letter and sends it to me. And I'm very grateful for his contribution, not just to me, but to the entire county here that he serves. But
I think I know you're talking
we
about.
don't, you know exactly who I'm talking about. We saw him yesterday.
He sends me one every time too.
And so, but we're not getting that like we used to. So we want to fill that void for you guys. So since we do have a live paper, a physical paper,
we have
that
a
comes
hard
out,
copy.
We'll make the story shorter just a bit. So the more kids we get, we'll go. We might even go overboard this time, because your children are important to us. And just how we started off this show about recognizing their needs, things that they're talking about, and everything. We want to make sure that everybody has a voice. So let us put your child on a pedestal. Let them be special. I know that, like I said, the Standard hasn't been what it has been, and we all know it. We all see it. And there's still people working at the Standard. It's just they're not putting out the stuff, and we don't know what's going on. No one knows what's going on. So hey, come to Warren First 931. Check out our local voice.
Subscribe to that free local voice newspaper, and get your information. Now, again, I always say we do 5 cups of positivity and maybe 1 or 2 of the hard stuff, because I think there's more to our community than the negative, and it always has.
So at FC Boyd Christian School, they're going to have their big, and this is their big fundraiser that they do every year. This is their spring banquet, and they're going to have comedian Brian Bates. And guys, if you've ever seen any of the Dry Bar comedy or some of his stuff, he is really, really funny. But tickets are on sale now, and seating is limited, so call 931-473-9631 or come by the office to reserve your seat today. And a little bit about Brian Bates. Brian Bates is a Nashville-based comedian, and when he's not on the road, he enjoys fellow comedians, Nate Bergatz. And if you guys have ever seen Nate, the Tennessee Kid, he's great. So it's going to be that very family style comedy. I'm sure you're going to enjoy that. But Aaron Weber, Dusty Slay, he as one of the hosts of the Nate Land podcast. So you're going to be in for a treat. And again, that is May 6th. Seating is $100 a seat, or if you want to spend $1,000 on a table of 10, you can do that as well. They'll make room for you. It's going to be a good time, and I think I'm going to try to go if I can. Oh, May 6th is what day?
That would be next week.
It is on a Tuesday, so yeah. I think I'm off that day. That would be really cool.
If you are,
Well,
that's up to you, bro.
I have to check on Mrs. Card, and so
Yes, you
one
gotta
of the,
check with the missus to see if you
hey,
can.
look, one of the things about Miss Card, this is I'm so excited about it. So I've never done karaoke with Kelly. We've sang on stages after one another.
We're gonna do it eventually.
But one thing,
my birthday is coming up, so I'm gonna do karaoke for my birthday.
So one of the things that a lot of people don't know about my wife, because she's pretty serious. She's all about the business. She has to deal with a lot of tough stuff, and she likes to sing. I'm not gonna say she can sing, but administrating is her strong suit.
Okay.
No, she's a good little singer. She loves
Chris
to
can
sing.
sing too.
That's the thing. Again.
Yes, when he wants to.
Well,
but again, don't quit your day job.
Yeah, there you go with my wife. Don't quit your day job because you're awesome at what you do.
You know, there's people, I know this is a squirrel moment. There's people that go on karaoke and then you know that they've sung it obviously a lot and they can carry a tune. Right? Then there's people that just feel the music, as I call it. I don't say it's a bad thing. I think it's a good thing. And my husband is a music feeler, as I say. And he'll go on the stage and he'll talk like, "Hey, Brian, how's it going?" Then he'll go on and sing a song and be like, "I'm an Indian outlaw, at Cherokee and Choctaw, my baby." And he gets this like raspy, and I'm like, "Where's this coming?" And that's the singing voice.
Oh, hey, look, man, you gotta be in character if you're gonna sing a song like that.
When you do a Tim McGraw song, you better come out with some character.
So our good friend Miss Mary Payne, and this is one of the things I'm going to post on here.
Oh, yeah.
But the Dearborn Museum is open this weekend, this Saturday.
Nice.
And let me go back to...
Congratulations also to Miss Mary Payne for getting her certificate in the Master Gardener.
Yes. And that's another thing that we want to do. We are hoping to have, I'm just going to go ahead and drop her name because try to get her, anybody who knows her, Miss Susan Hall, who has been writing for the Standard and just one of our awesome master gardeners on top of all the other things that she does. Got to run into her the other day, and I'm going to try to get her as a columnist. So anybody who knows her, press her, say, "Hey, they need you." That would be wonderful because she knows what's going on. She's so connected. And hey, we've got Miss Dale McDaniel coming up next week because the Master Gardeners are going to be having a big plant sale the day before Mother's Day.
That's right.
So that's May 10th. So I want to get back to Miss Mary, though. At the Dearborn Museum, the Dearborn Memorial Museum, they'll be open this Saturday from 10 to 2. So that's May 3rd, this Saturday. And I'm just going to put that in as ours.
And don't forget, we did make a post about, like, what do you think about the property tax increase? And we're going to get Miss Beth Martin on next week, hopefully, to answer all those questions.
So we've got a lot of things going on. Just when you think the TCAPs are over and everything's going to slow in, it's like this, and then with October, things start blowing up, and people start having events. Things. It really, a lot of it has to do with the weather. The weather.
It really does. There's more events during the hot, warm times. It's just how it is. It's how it is. But with that said, it has been a phenomenal day. We got to cut and run because we all have to kind of scatter.
Oh, yeah.
But we will be coming back and doing a pop-in podcast live at the farmers market today. So please tune into that, as today is National Day of Prayer. And don't forget, if you can't be there, tune into us so you can watch it.
That's right. And guys, I won't be here on tomorrow's show. I'll be at the doctor's office. But everything's okay. We're just getting
just a normal checkup that they do every year.
Yes. But no, Kelly will be on, and you'll have you got anybody coming on tomorrow?
Other than Reese, it's going to be FYI Fridays.
Oh, that's right.
We're going to be, once we get done with them, the big thing right now, besides being at Supreme Building Products, we're also going to be broadcasting live tomorrow as they unveil at Montlow the new building change name.
Okay. Oh yeah, I saw when we were up there the other day for the copper blue
ceremony. The new building
the
ceremony.
name was covered up on top of the building. So
I know what the name is. I think a lot of people know what the name is, but I'm just not going to say it. So you need to come out because this person that is going to be recognized tomorrow is another mover and shaker, or was another mover and shaker.
Once that's released, we got to tell the backstory. And I'll tell you, there's a lot of stuff. And I'll tell you, Mr. Gary Prater, who talk about what's going on tonight. Do we want to say about that? About what he called you and told you earlier?
Oh yeah, we said that at the beginning of the
did
show.
say, okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Shout out once again. If you're just now tuning in with us, Gary Prater called me this morning and asked me if we were going to be there live tonight. And we're covering the event, but we won't be doing live things unless Melody wants to do some, videos there. But Phyllis Prater, one of our biggest movers and shakers, the sparkle in this community. She passed away last year. And with that said, one of the things that Gary and them are doing is giving back not just to the Warren County community, guys, also the Coffee County. 2 scholarships are going to be given away in Coffee County. And then there's going to be scholarships also given away in Warren County. And this event that they are having coming up in June, which I'll get more details about that so we can start talking about it next week. That money that they raise at these events is going to go to the Scholarship Foundation that's in Phyllis Prater's name, because that's what she would have wanted.
Yeah, and listen, why I got turned on, because we sat with, after one of the shows that we did at Prater's, and he was telling us the backstory, the stuff that we were too young or didn't know about back then, but talked about this person and their family and what they've done and how Motlow got to be what it is today because of this group. So, we'll tell the story at some point in time. But thank you, Mr. Gary Prater. Thank you for what you do for our community. Thank you for the legacy of honoring your late wife. We really appreciate it. And, it'll be very heartfelt tonight.
It will. I think everybody winning a scholarship tonight, everybody that's got a scholarship tonight is going to, go to, again, guys, going to college is very expensive at the end of the day. It's cost money. And when these kids put their heart and soul in getting the FAFSAs and the Tennessee, whatever they filled out to get these scholarships, just to not have to spend, I know one kid, if everything works out like he's supposed to, he will only have to pay $5,000.
So shout out to all the folks with the high school counselors like Miss Leah Simpson, and I wish I knew more of them. I just
know Leah.
Yeah, and I've heard several
sorry.
young people tell me about how
Thank you to the Ayers Foundation for getting these kids the information they need and keeping them on task. I didn't have that when I was in school. So again, it's just we did have the guidance counselors. They gave us the paperwork and they said, this is what you need to do. But the Ayers Foundation is something totally separate where it just focuses on that one thing. And I really think that, it does it justice when you have that in the school system.
So guys, hey, remember today, you got 2 choices. You can be a blessing or you can be a curse. Be a blessing.
Be a blessing. Do something kind today. And don't forget, tomorrow, if you got a prayer request, make sure you send them in at Supreme. And then because tomorrow is going to be an early show, we do have to start the show a little bit early because we have to be at Motlow around 10 to get everything set up. But with that, take care. God bless. Enjoy the rest of your day. And remember, Warren County,
keep it fair.